Hi guys, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're all very excited for Easter in a few days. I know I am. I can't wait. I love Easter. Today we are going to do something a little bit different. We are going to try our best to make an Easter themed snack or starter, or you can have it whenever. But I had it for Easter last year and I thought it was very cute. So I thought I'd try and make it again. It's a little bit fiddly, but we'll do our best. Today we are going to try and make Easter deviled eggs, which is a bit random, but they worked out really well last year, so I thought I'd give them a go. Today we need hard-boiled eggs. I have two already cooked and already hard-boiled and peeled. You peel an egg? Deshell. Have them deshelled already. And for the mix, I only did a little bit because there's only two eggs. Last year I might have done 10 or 12 eggs. Got a bit carried away, but they were all lovely and they were all eaten. So I only have a little bit of mix today. It is a tablespoon of mayonnaise, teaspoon of Dijon mustard or English mustard, and then a teaspoon of white wine vinegar, and then salt and pepper. Last year I did it with all those and little cut up pieces of serrano ham. You can do it with rashers either. Oh, both will be lovely, just thinking about them. So first thing we do is we have our eggs and we'll take our knife. So this is where the mommies and daddies come in. They will be doing all the knife work today. And so here are our eggs, and we have to get them to stand up. So I'm going to cut the bottom off. I don't really want to get any of the yolk, so I'll just try and do, if we get a bit of the yolk, that's okay, it's not the end of the world. No, like that. And maybe you can help your mommy and daddy eat all the little bits that they don't need to use. That can be your job just for these knife bits. Now, I have got the yolk there, but that's okay. We'll tread carefully with that one. Okay, so we'll start with this one. I'll put that one over there. So the whole idea is we take off the top of the egg, kind of around there. This is going to be like the lid or the little hat, and we want to be able to get at the yolk because we have to scoop it out, mix it up, and then put it back in. But we don't want to go halfway down the egg, so I might go there. Okay. Oh, we've committed now. Ooh, okay. You can't really see the yolk there, so that will be a bit hard to get at. So I'm just going to cut around it like this. So we'll be able to scoop that out whenever it comes to it. Now, that's better. And I'm going to scoop a little hole out of that so it's more like a little hat. All will become clear. And hopefully that comes out easily. Oh, nope. And this bit doesn't really have to be neat because you won't be really seeing it anyway. I just hope I don't do a little hole in the top. Okay, there. Now, I'll put you guys. Don't want to get full on all the bits of eggs I'm eating. Won't be able to eat my deviled eggs whenever they're finished. So, or maybe I could use this bit as the top and cut this bit. We have an idea. I'm going to use this bit as the top and cut this bit at the bottom. So yeah, so there's no yolk there, so he's going to stand up there now. Oh, did he have a little hat? Oh, I've eaten his hat. Okay, we'll use this little bit as his hat then. That's okay, it's not the end of the world. Oops, improvise. Okay, I might just cut a little bit more of that. Okay, that's okay. So what we are going to do now is transfer the yolk from our eggs into our mix. So we have to be very delicate. Oh, that's just going to come out. Brilliant. Okay, well that's fallen off. That's fine. Well, that's extremely easy. That was brilliant. Hopefully the other one will be this easy. Probably not. This recipe is relatively easy. Might try and push that out. No, but as you can see, it can be either very easy or quite fiddly, depending on how stubborn the yolk is going to be. So I might just use my knife to break it up and push it out, because the egg can be quite delicate as well. And if it does, oh no, if it does split or break, it's not the end of the world, because the mixture shouldn't be too runny anyway. So if there's a little bit of a hole in the egg, it shouldn't run out. I say that as I make loads of holes in the egg. This is actually my second attempt at making this. The first time, I think I put in too much white wine vinegar and it was running all over the place. So I decided not to go with that one and to try again. Now, that one has split a little bit, but hopefully it'll be fine. Now, we have our yolk in our mix, and we are going to give it a good mix around. You could use, if you have a food processor, that would be great, or a whisk or something, because the smoother this is, the easier it will go back into the egg. So I'm just mixing it, but I'm squishing it down with the back of my spoon. I'll try and give it a bit of a mix. These are very hard-boiled eggs. They're very tough yolk. Okay. If any of you guys are still doing your Lent charts that we did in crash, you only have 5 days left, or maybe even sooner from when you're watching this, and then you have Easter. So whatever you're doing for Lent, sometimes it's very, very difficult to keep your promise of Lent, especially if it's in strange times like these. But if you guys have still been helping your mommies and daddies with dinner, with cleaning up your toys, with just listening to what they're saying and doing it the first time they ask you, that would be absolutely fantastic. This is you think you have them all mixed, and then you see another big bit. Okay, I'll just try and get the other big bit. Oh, that's a part of an egg. Okay. Nope, there's a big bit. Yeah, so whatever you guys can use to make this as smooth as possible, use it. Because I am going to try and pipe these back into the eggs, just because it would be the easiest and less messy way to do it. Okay. Still a bit lumpy, but sure, look. It is what it is. Yeah, there we go. And move that out of the way. Seeing as I don't have a piping bag, I have my trusty glass and a little plastic bag that will work just fine. You put your fingers in the corner and then push it into the glass, and then pull the bag around the glass, and then transfer all of your mixture into the bag. Okay, and then you have all your lovely deviled egg mixture in there, and I have a better scissors today, but it's still not the best, so we will try and use it, and hopefully it all works. So I'm going to cut, see where the air is, there, because I don't want too much coming out, but I know there is some still some lumps in it, so I don't want them to be totally squeezing out. So this is the broken one, but I'm going to turn that away just in case it oozes out, and then this is the other one. Okay, hopefully this doesn't go everywhere. Scissors are slightly better. Happy days. Okay, now hopefully this goes better than yesterday. Oh, there it comes. Okay, it looks a little bit better. Not as runny, but still not as thick as I would like it. So we kind of pipe it. I don't know what way this is coming out of the bag. Oh, I think there's something stuck in that. Yeah. Big bit of egg. Lovely. So we are... there, okay, there it is. We are piping it. So it kind of just comes over. As neat as you want, or as not neat. We're doing our best. So we're just piping it so it's just sitting on top of the egg, because whenever we put the little hat on it, it will come down a little bit more. Okay, I hope these will work. We'll do this quickly because this is normally where it can go wrong. So you have your hats. This one is going on this one, and this is a bit heavy, so it might squeeze all the stuff out. And this little one, I'm going to cut a little, little hole in it, just so it can sit on the Easter chick's head. Yeah, fine. Okay, so we have our eggs, we have the yellow, the chick, and slightly morbid, but your luck. And then we have for the eyes, I've got capers. I love capers. So 2 eyes for each chick. And for their beaks, I have cut little pieces of carrot. So we'll go eyes first. One in there, one in there, and then this little beak. It might look a bit bug-eyed, but you get the picture. The other one there, there. Last year, because I made so many, a few of them looked just a little bit demented at the angle that the eyes were sticking out, but they looked fine in the end. So there are our two. I'll just show you before I put the. There are two little Easter chicks, and we are going to put their hats on. This little guy. There we go. So it's like he's just hatched and his head is sticking out of the egg. And this is very heavy, so it might. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut some of it off because I don't want to squish his little head. Brilliant. There we go. He's not squished. So there are our two Easter deviled eggs, our little chickies, and they have egg yolk, mayonnaise, mustard, salt and pepper, vinegar, and you can put ham or rashers or grate some parmesan or anything inside. Oh, maybe put some paprika on top of it. Whatever you want to do, it'll be lovely. And there you go. You can put them on your plate as you're doing your starters, or you can just have them as a little Easter snack. And yeah, they're lovely, and I'm delighted they didn't fall over. I'll just show you the little crack at the back of the sky. There, it's not too bad. So if they do kind of break whenever you're making them, it's not the end of the world. Oh, I'm very excited to eat these, and I'm delighted they are standing up, even if they do look a little bit crazy with their eyes kind of looking everywhere. So if you guys make them, I hope you have loads of fun, and if you don't make them, hope you enjoyed the video and don't think they're too mental looking. Have a fantastic Easter. I can't wait to see you all again in creche, and yeah, hope the Easter bunny comes. See you later. Bye.